Welcome back, my families. Today I'm going to show you how to make protein banana cake. This is one of the easiest recipe. Most of the thing I'm going to use blender. So let's begin. Preheat oven 180 degrees Celsius for normal oven. Fan force will be 140 degrees Celsius. So what we need is, I'm going to use the blender as I said. I've got here 1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to drop it in here into the blender. (100 grams of protein yogurt, 100 grams of honey, 100 grams of cooking oil. I'm using rice bran oil. Use whatever oil that you have. 2 tablespoons of vanilla bean paste or vanilla essence, whichever you have again. So 2 tablespoons. Crack in 10 medium-sized eggs. Even if it's large, that's okay. (60 grams of corn flour, 600 grams of banana. I froze it, so when I defreeze it, you can see they oxidize. So I'm going to use half of it I'm going to chop it coarsely. You need 5 teaspoons of baking powder, but that's towards last, so don't worry about it at the moment. So I'm going to take some pieces out from here like that and chop it. Maybe put these inside here. It doesn't have to look pretty, but the cake does taste nice. So I'm just going to coarsely chop. That's done. Set aside that. Now blend it till everything is combined and is fluffy. So I'm going to chuck in all the rest of the bananas in here. Pour in the batter or the mixture. Mix in the flour. I've sifted the flour, so whenever you're making cake, it's better to sift the flour to aerate the flour, because normally they're very compact in the packaging, and it's depending when they packed it too. So always sift it. I'm just going to add all of it and then mix it well. Give it a good mix till everything is combined. I'm going to use a rectangle 14 by 3 inches tray for baking. The baking time roughly should take about 30 minutes. So use a skewer, bamboo skewer, to check. If it's sticky to the skewer, then you know the cake is not done. Give it another 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add 5 teaspoons of baking powder. That's 1, 2. Give it a quick mix. I've lined the baking tray with a parchment paper. Grease the tray first and then place the parchment paper so the paper stays in place as well. Just going to pour it in. Try to even up the cake just by going through like that. Tap before I place it in the oven. I'm going to transfer now into the oven. Cake is done. I'm going to use a skewer just to make sure it's fully cooked. needs another 10 to 15 minutes. Cake is done, and just switch it off the oven and leave it for 5 minutes. As you can see, the cake is done. It's got a lot of cracks, not lots of crack on the side, but that's no problem. Okay, so we can flip the cake. It's still hot. So you can, yeah, the cake is, I've just flipped it. Just remove it. If you think it's uneven, always shave it up on the top just to balance it. If you're having, like, you can dust it with sugar. You can dust it with sugar and cinnamon powder, or you can just put frosting over it. We like it as it is. It's the best cake. I hope you all will try this and give me a feedback on the cake. It's so easy to make. It took about 40 minutes because it's a big cake. If it's a half of the size, it should take only 30 minutes. And let's dig in. Beautiful smell of banana. So I'm gonna cut bigger piece. That's how the cake looks. I hope you can see it. It is so soft. It's still a bit hot. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. It's so easy to make this cake, no sugar. I use everything organic, but it's really up to you what flour you want to use. It is so good. Perfect.